Okay, welcome everyone over there at Twitch and YouTube. Let me just get TikTok up and rolling here. All right, let's do that. And there we go. Let me put this here. I don't know if it'll let me pin it in TikTok or not. Probably not. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So let me just put it over here for you guys. Okay, so that's where the build is, in case you guys are wondering. I've been asked it a lot. All right, so today really is for, what's up, Heartless? Is really for guys that work during the week, need some help with some stuff maybe, and that's what we're going to try to do today. So basically what we need is, if you need a pit run, do you need Infernal Horde run, what is it that you guys need? Do you need mythic gear? I mean, look, I mean, we dropped 10, at least 10 pits. Yeah, but so I want to see if anybody that normally is not able to play during Monday through Friday because they have to work, those are the guys I really want to try to squeeze in here today. Right now I'm marked unavailable, but I kind of am watching chat here and see, yeah, Pagan, you can, I know that you definitely work, and I know that you were able, because you called in one day and you were able to play with us. So yeah, you go ahead and join, Pagan. You do a request to join for sure. Anyone else that works during the week that can't. All right, so we're getting a lot of people that are available during the week right now. That's not who I want. I really want people right now that are not available during the week because they work. Good morning, Steel. Yep, there's Pagan. So we have room for one more, and really what I would like it today is people that normally have to work. There we go. Okay. I know you guys see that name Chumbawamba, but that's not who you think it is. I did the same thing. All right, so let's see where we're at here. What do you guys in the party, what do you need? What is it that you want to do? Work Wednesday through Sunday. Gotcha, Assassin. So Monday and Tuesday are your days. Cataclysm build yesterday. This character needs glyphs. All right, so you need glyphs. Let's first, okay, let's go do a high pit run. All right, let's go do a pit run. Let's get that out of our way right away. Let's just go get that done. Oh, and look, it's a Whispers event, so it's perfect for you all. Let's go do that. Pagan's at work now. Yeah, I know, Pagan, you work all the time. I know your field is always on demand. So let me drink these up first for you guys. All right, we'll do that, drink that, and we'll drink this. All right, so here's the thing. If you cannot keep up in here, which a lot of people can't, and do not be ashamed of that, stay at the door. Because if you get past it, I can't, and die, I can't come back and get you. And when I get through the portal and I'm at the boss, I'll tell you to come on in. We're going to lower this down to 100 instead of doing a 120-ish, 125. It's a little bit faster, and get you guys some glyphs. We'll do a couple of these in a row, so you can get some stuff. All right. All right, here we go. All right, make sure you stay safe. I'm going to try to clear as much as I can so they can't come back after you. And they do it every now and then. I've seen where a stray got through and killed one group.
Not ready yet.
Okay, that was my bad. I wasn't watching, wasn't paying attention. I'm just trying. There we go. Here we go. All right, so you guys have been asking for this build a lot too, and I did post it. It should be pinned in the chat. Post it. I'm probably gonna post my rogue next because my rogue is badass. So I'll get that posted as well. Lasima, thank you for the follow. You'll see in the notes that this character, I made him super tanky, so I could make sure you guys don't die on me, at least as much as possible. And I did put in the notes of the build some things that you could do to change that if you didn't want to be like tanky like I am. And it'll get you through even higher pits, like pits 130 through 150, easy. Right now, this one you should be able to run pit 120 easily. I don't run high pits ever, unless I have to. I made more just to be a tank. Change a couple pieces too. Like I did change my amulet, which I updated on the build. All right, going through the first portal now. We're working our way to the boss. Hang tight, guys. My rogue is a rain of arrows build. One of my characters is a rain of arrows. I also have a druid that's a kata druid. I also have a I got a spiritborn. Yeah, my spiritborn's been through many variations already. I think spiritborn this season is probably one of the hardest classes to play, depending on the build you're doing. But that's, you know, it's spiritborn's pretty hard unless you're doing a quill volley. Matt, thank you. I do not, Cody, thank you for the follow. I do not play a Necro very often. I mean, I've done them this is my 7th season. I mean, I've done quite a few Necros, but it's my least favorite class of all, honestly. What's up, Chris? Thank you for the follow. I'm not a big Necro fan, and this season especially, because it's just so broken. It's like playing Spiritborn last season. It's just really broken right now. Green, thank you for the follow. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Sitting in chat today. I see you, Heartless. I know. Well, let's see how today goes here. I try to get people in on Sundays that they just can't do it during the week. Try to help them as much as we can here. It's good to see that these guys are all already T4. That's awesome.
I don't have enough fury. I'm not ready yet.
And I know there's other people that want to get. I know that there's people we play with all during the week a lot. Reclaw and a few others are on now. Adeline, I see them all. And I know we'll see you guys Monday, I promise. I just want to make sure I get people that are working Monday through Friday on this run here today. And I know Pagan works actually every day just because of his field, the field he's in. But luckily he's able to get in today.
I'm not ready yet.
We do this every Sunday through Friday, guys. So if you can't get in today, we'll get you in. We'll get you in. guys can go through the red portal now if you want. Just be careful. Maybe don't come into the boss chamber yet. Okay, you can. I hope you don't die. I'm trying to do my best to hold aggro here. There you go. There you go. Good job, everyone. Upgrade your glyphs. All right. Oh. There you go. All right. Okay, we're gonna go back to town, and we're gonna turn right around and do another one. Well, my build is posted, it is pinned to the chat, you guys. But if you're watching full screen, sometimes you can't see it. Let me see if I can put it down here again for you. I'll put it over here. Okay. We're just gonna turn right around here and do another one. Maybe you guys have to empty your gear. I doubt it though. There's probably not that much, but we're just gonna go right back in, do another 100. It's quick and fast. All right, here we go. Same thing, guys. Same thing. Here we go. So in case you guys are wondering, some of you don't know, I've been asked it before, what do the flowers mean? They will heal you. Well, let me get rid of this guy because he's going to come to you. They will heal you if you step on them, and if you're an enemy, they will poison you. What's up, Gojo? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, I gotta stop watching chat, sorry. Here we go. Friend of the bog, you mean not ruin, you mean the diamond? I mean the jewel, the gem, whatever you want to call it, the friend of the bog. I am using the friend of the bog. I'm using the friend of the bog and the dust stone, actually. This guy is pretty unkillable, to be honest. I mean, that's what I made him for. I wanted him to just be able to stand there and face tank and take every bit that you hit him with. He's just gonna eat it. If you want to go to a pit above 125, you're going to have to change out a couple pieces on this build. And I do put that in the notes. But you are definitely going to want to change out the mantle. You're not going to want to wear that. You're going to want to put the Shroud of Death on. And you're more than likely going to want to change the two-handed slash weapon I use, because I use it for a specific reason. But if you're going to go to a pit that's above probably 125-ish, you're going to need to change it. And it will make you a little bit less tanky, but it's going to help you do more damage. Right now, I sacrifice damage for a little bit of tankiness. Okay, where is it? This way.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on fury.
a lot of times you don't even have time to build your bash up to the count of 4. They're already dying before you can even get it past 2 in a lot of instances. But if you can, you always want to build that bash up to 4 before you strike.
I'm out of fury.
Yeah, we got a lot of time. We're way ahead of the clock, so we're doing just fine. This should be getting you guys a whole lot of XP too, I hope. But right now, with the way the event is, you should be really pulling in some major XP on this run. I hope. Maybe not so much for Phasia or Chumba, but for sure Lazarok. Even Phasia and Chumba should be still seeing some good XP, I hope. But definitely not as much as Larak. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing again.
I'm not ready yet.
You switch to your druid, absolutely, Pagan. Yeah, you can switch to your druid once we get done here. I don't know what I'm gonna do next though. I was thinking taking you guys to Durrell and farm for mythics, but maybe that's not what you guys need. I'm not sure what it is you guys need to do after these pits. I'm just trying to get you right now some glyph XP, but I'm thinking you're probably gonna need some Obi to sight, but maybe it's better to farm for gear first. I don't know. You need the shroud. Okay. All right. So then it sounds like if you need the shroud, it sounds like we want to go farm Durrell.
I must wait.
And the ring is up. That thing is the biggest. You need some mythics too, Reaper. Got you. All right, guys. So after this, we'll go farm Durrell. That ring, though, I'm going to tell you right now, that is one of the hardest rings to drop this season. It's just the one I'm using on my druid is only a 750. I have not seen. I mean, I've seen a couple 750s drop, but I haven't seen any GA drop. Okay, so be careful about coming in here to the boss chamber unless you're sure you can stay alive. It's Bramble. He's not too bad. He's just got a lot of hit points is all because we're scaled up for 4.
Not ready yet.
And since we're all right here, it's easy to get you back up too if we need to, but I prefer you don't die. I don't want my guys to die. Looks like you're all doing good. Ah, beautiful. There you go. Before you do that, Pagan, can you tell me your character's name just so I know when you come back, I'll know who it is, what to expect. Oh wait. I should be able to do it this way. Subyet. Okay, I know who you are. All right, go ahead. I know you said you needed to change to your druid, so go ahead and do that. That's awesome. We'll get him. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to town. We're gonna empty our bags, whatever we need to do. I'm gonna grab some yeah, that 750 for a challenge. We almost had it the other day with us. I'm gonna grab some mats for Durrell and we'll go do Durrell. Wow, my keyboard thing is kind of screwy here. Let me mark Durrell. So in case you guys don't know where it's at, some of you may not. Durrell is right there, okay? Okay, there, he's got his druid in now, so we're all good. All right. Let me grab the mats for Durrell. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably grabbed too many. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to get my hands on some more mats later. All right. So we're going to our friend Darrell, which is way down here. You're at 7:45. Yeah, it'll happen. What's up, Nelson? What's up? What's up? Check its gear. Okay. Yep, I will check it once we get into the in there. I will definitely look at it, Pagan. I'm gonna post my druid build too. The next one I'm gonna post. I posted this one. The next one I'll post is my rogue, just because he is so freaking powerful. And he's just melting. I mean, everything. And he's not even, his glyphs aren't even at legendary yet. I mean, he's been incredible. I'm like, man, I did a good build. I did a good build with him. And he's definitely a lot different than everybody else's, I can assure you that, because everybody wants to use this stinking dash. And I'm like, why are you using dash? Why? I don't understand it. I've never understood it during 7 seasons. I've never understood why people are using dash on a rogue. To me, it's a wasted skill slot. You could do so much more without using dash and just get his movement speed up to. I'm going to clear this whole thing out so nobody has issues getting here. But I know everybody loves to use dash on a rogue, and I've never understood it for 7 seasons. 7 seasons I do rogue builds and not a single one uses dash ever. I mean, never, ever, ever. He's got a melted heart of sailing for 4 GA that he doesn't want to trash because it's 4 GA. It's like, bro, just trash it. Okay, I was gonna check your gear. Let's do that. It's right there. Oh, that's an interesting piece for a Cataclysm Druid. That's definitely helping you as far as your cooldown reduction. That's an interesting piece. So's that. Huh. So's that. Interesting. You have an interesting build. I like the different. Yeah, you definitely need the ring here, but and this is a good ring. I like what you're doing. My build is, let me see if I can actually find it here. I'm going to post this. I just haven't made it public. Let me tell you what my Cataclysm Druid is using. So on mine, this helm piece is the Tempest Roar. Okay, I use the Tempest Roar there, and that's because of its ranks to wild impulses and just maximum resources, willpower, all that kind of stuff. And then here I'm using the Shroud of False Death, which is what you're trying to get now, I understand. All right, then down here I use Flicker Step, which that's good, that's what you're using. But as far as pants, this is maybe not a wise choice. I would use just a regular pair of pants, but I would definitely use the Storm Shifter's aspect. Absolutely use the Storm Shifter's aspect. And then everything else on your build is good. Here you're using Ignean Exan, and I can't remember what I used. Yep, same thing. So yeah, everything is good except for I would definitely do like you're doing, Shroud of False Death, and I would put a different pair of pants on here with just a regular pair of pants with a good Storm Shifter's aspect. All right, guys. So here's the fight. If you feel like your armor's a little low or your health or whatever, and you can't take this guy, because when he comes up to the ground, he's going to do a big concussive strike across the ground. You're going to want to stand over here. This is your safe spot. You may still die, but don't worry about that. I'm going to burn him down as soon as he gets out of the ground, I hope. All right. So here we go. If you always want to stand behind him if you can, unless you're like really armored up. Standing in front of him is going to cause you to kick. It's going to kick you back. There you go. A lot of people don't know how this fight started in season 1 and henceforward. Season 1 and 2, you actually had to start the fight. You started it here, and then Ping and Pang would pop up over here, and you had to fight them first as they were spitting poison on you. Then he would come up, and you would do this fight, and then all the rest stayed the same. It's gone through a couple innovations here. Okay. Yeah, the the druid cataclysm is awesome. Awesome. But yeah, the Harlequin crest, I understand why you're using it. You're going for the cooldown reduction. I get it, but it's actually hurting you right now. You definitely want to switch it to Tempest Roar. I would have to look up where that drops again. I always forget. I have it in my phone. Or you can actually look it up at Maxroll too, but it'll tell you. They have a little thingy that shows you where everything drops, and it's super good. You can do a search in it. It's nice. Yeah, Nelson. Once you get to Torment 1, I can get you to 4 easy. I'll drop down to Torment 1 to help you. I mean, whatever Torment you're at, as long as you get into Torment, that's what we do on these. I mean, we usually start the stream with that. We get people through pits, and we'll drop down to like whatever Torment you are, and we'll get you into Torment level 4. So then you can just hop right into these, and every single thing this guy drops is going to be awesome for you. I mean, those are the people I like to help the most, because those guys, every single piece of gear that drops, unique. I mean, it's just great gear for them. Like right now, Larock is probably hitting he's probably seeing a lot of good gear, although he's a little bit higher level than most, but this would help. But it's still, this has got to help him, I hope. So if you get a mythic, just let us know that you got it, because I usually try to track it. I'm full. I got to go to town, empty my bags. I like to try to track it. Oh, the best GAs on a barb. It depends. Oh, see, Larock just got a mythic. There you go, and Daryl's Visage. It depends on your build what the best GA. Oh no, we'll save those. Those are 2 GA. It really does depend on your build. I mean, and honestly, GAs, yes, they're awesome. They're important, but they're not like a necessity. I mean, they really are not. I mean, look, I'm wearing a 2 GA helm piece. I'm wearing a 2 GA chest piece. 2 GA gloves, 1 GA pants, 4 GA pants. Now I do have 4 GA pants, but I mean 1 GA. Look, it's 1 GA, 1 GA, 1 GA, 1 GA, 1 GA, no GA. Oh well, I mean it was, but we crafted that piece. The piece, the aspect that was the attribute that was a GA, we changed it by going to the occultist. Did you work out today? No, I didn't work out. Yeah, that's about the last thing you'll catch me doing. All right, so keep in mind that once we go here, guys, this over here is going to start growing, and it's going to start cluttering up my screen, and I really hate it. So I'm just going to let you know that you're going to have to start making some trips back and empty it. It's one of the things I absolutely hate, and I'm sorry. It's just I hate it. And I figure like this: if I have to go to town and empty my bag, so do you guys. And I hate to be a dick about it, but so to help you get caught up, I'm gonna go to town now, and maybe you can fill up whatever some of you, and at least we'll start slowly getting caught up on it. Now, maybe that's stuff you don't want, and some of it other people want. If that's the case, let them know in chat so they can take it. Most people will try very hard not to accidentally grab your gear because you may need it. But it does happen. I've actually been in here before and people had it so clustered that I was grabbing their shit by accident. And then they went, hey, I needed that. Well, man, you got everything all over the floor, which is kind of why we got to the point now where we're saying, let's just make our trips and get rid of it. And I'm going to do this for you all right now, so y'all can have whatever you need here. Oh, I forgot to put that back in here. That was bad. All right, so this is for you guys. Whatever you want, whatever you need, grab it. Hopefully you're going to get some sparks today running with me, so you'll be able to hopefully make whatever you want to make. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go again. Oh, yeah, the boulder show. Yeah, I'm just an old man. Yeah. I'm just an old man that my wife says every day that I'm retired, I'm looking more and more homeless. She says, you look homeless more and more every single day you're retired. For a while, I stopped shaving for quite a while, and I was looking pretty bad. It's like, you know what? Probably better take care of that. Since I've been retired now for a year, and God, by the way, don't let anybody tell you that you're going to be bored and hate retirement. It's an absolute lie. You're going to absolutely love it. I'm not telling you to early retire like I did, but I'm telling you, it's the best. And especially if you can do this. It's right here, streaming when you retire. So awesome. Your biggest problem is that your legs go to sleep sitting all day. I mean, honestly. Okay, so let's make another trip to town real quick, and everybody's getting caught up on the stuff. This should catch us up, I hope. I mean, it's gonna be close, and I know, guys, it's all right. Yeah, I love my rogue build. I love it. I don't get paid enough to retire. Yeah, I'm very happy being retired. But I retired once I was able at 62, so I could get my Social Security. I mean, I made sure that I paid in enough over the freaking years that even if I early retired, I got plenty of Social Security. Thank God. And my wife, and plus my wife is still working, so that makes a difference too. She's younger than I am. I mean, that actually probably makes the most difference of all the reasons, you know.
Not ready yet.
I like the rain of arrows. There you go. I'm a huge rogue fan too. My favorite is barbarian and druid, and then rogue, sorceress. I've done a lot of fun with sorceress, but I gotta tell you, the necro through all 7 seasons has never been something that I've enjoyed. Oh, I got you. Don't worry. That's okay. You came up to grab that ruin. You got it. I saw you. It's like that concussive strike that he does with that ground hurts. I saw it catch you. So we've already had 1 mythic drop. Let's see if we can get you guys some more. I know you guys probably need them.
Not ready yet.
Hello, hello, SSJ. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I saw the ruin got you. I still do play PoE 1 a lot. I've been playing PoE 1 for years and years and years. I definitely I'm a PoE fan. I don't play PoE 2. I didn't like it. I uninstalled it. Thought it was just too easy. We finished it pretty fast and then was like, okay. Went back to PoE 1, really enjoying some of the new things they've just done for PoE 1. But I always tell everybody that you should probably keep a spare game around. Like this is a great game to have. Great. Because when you get frustrated in PoE and you want to throw your mouse across the room, this is the perfect game to come to. Perfect game to come to. You can play it for hours. Don't get stressed. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I just portal. Okay, we'll go back to town right after this kill. Sorry about that. It's a perfect game to come to and release some of your stress and then go right back to PoE. I've said that for years and years.
I can't lift more.
Azarath, I don't know that it's used in any build, to be honest with you. I mean, but a 3GA, you may want to try to see if anybody wants to buy it on the market. Probably, you might get a bid or two, but I don't know. I personally, well, I do think there is a build that does. I don't know this season. I haven't really kept up with all the builds. I've just done my own builds, honestly. Somebody on chat probably knows. Yeah, it should be up there on the pinned at the beginning of the chat. However, if you're watching full screen, you might not be able to see it. So there it is. No. There it is. All right. So this build is really unique, though, to be honest with you guys. This build is my own spin on it so I can be super tanky. That's what this build was all about. I do talk about it in the notes on the build published, that how you can change it up a little bit if you want to go higher than 125 pit and make it more damage. I take away a little bit of damage from it, just the way I got the points scattered around for some tankiness. And really, it's mainly because of the gear. If you look at the build online that I posted, you'll see that I use a couple pieces of gear. Like number one, my two-handed slashing weapon is the Ancient's Oath, and I use it strictly because I got God rolls on it for damage close, and I got God rolls on the damage close enemies. And on strength, cooldown reduction, all three have just been great for me. And we used it as a leveling, to be honest. We used it because we were using Steel Grasp while we leveled. But yeah. What's up, LOL? Thank you for the follow. But yeah, if you look at the build online, you'll see there's a few things I do that are very different than others. And I do it for one reason. It's just so I can be super tanky. Can't kill me. It's just, you can't bring me down. But at high pits above 125, the problem is they can't kill me, the boss, and I can't kill them. We just stand there all for, and run out of time. So it's for that, once you get above pit 125, you're going to want to change a couple pieces that I put in the notes. I don't do high pits. It's not something that I'm interested in. But I do understand people do like to do it. Gotta go to town. I want to look up where no, don't use Soul Brand. Yeah, don't use Soul Brand. But I want to look up where Tempest Roar drops for you. Um, let me just change. Let me change over here. Look that up real fast because I want to get you that. I think it's going to help you way better. Boss loot table. There it is. So we're going to come in here. Tempest Roar is at Durrell. Oh, it's no, yeah, it's here. Okay, perfect. That works out awesome. So yeah, that's the piece I really want you to switch to if you can get it on your druid. It's gonna help you a lot. So let's yeah, that's I mean, I don't need anything, Zeke. I just help others get to pit 4 and get all their mythics. All of my characters and alts are all geared 100%. They're all T4. I mean, this is just to help other people. All right. So, Pagan, the thing that you really want to, that Tempest Roar is a really important piece for your Kata Druid. I don't need it, Granora. I don't need it. We did do a pit pull. We did a pit at the very beginning. Yeah, Godslayer's is going to drop a lot. A lot of this stuff is going to drop over and over and over. It's good. You're going to see a lot of stuff. You want this Tempest Roar. When it drops, it's a piece you really want for that Kata Druid, for sure. I highly recommend you get it. And hopefully you're going to get a GA drop. I mean, let's see, where you at? You are at a point, yeah, you'll be see a GA point drop. I'm not going to see it because I'm not a druid, but you hopefully are going to be seeing that. I'm going to see a Zillion Godslayer and Tusk Holmes and those type of stupid. And you're going to see a lot of that stuff is going to drop over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Tempest Roar. There you go. Neither one of those are GA, so let's keep going. I mean, they're still better than what you're using now. Harlequin Crest is a nice piece, but not for your build, not for the Kata Druid. So I want to get you that Tempest Roar with a GA on it. Get you a greater aspect on it. It's the guy that he's in TikTok. He's on Granora. You don't see him because he's in TikTok. He needs the Tempest Roar. He just got 2, but I want to get him GA ones. He'll get it. It'll drop here. But he's in TikTok. I stream all over Granora. You're on Twitch, but I also am on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. All of them at the same time. All the chat screens are not combined, sadly, and that's just because of the way it works. All right, there was another mythic. That one is, gosh, oh my goodness, I've gotten so many Doombringers. It's unbelievable. I'm actually using the Doombringer in this build, which is another big difference that people probably don't use. There you go, Tempest Roar for you. Let's see if you can get another one. It'd be good if you can get a 2GA now. Now, you want to switch to that when you get the opportunity, and you want to then get farming for a 2GA piece. That's awesome. So I told you it would drop soon. It's not very hesitant. Doesn't take very long for that piece to drop. I gotta go to town. Well, today, we are. The highest pit I've done is a 120. I haven't really pushed it past that. I'm not a pit guy. I hate the pit. I only do it for these guys. If they need glyph XP, I do it for them. But yeah, I absolutely hate the pit. We'll save that. Maybe I guess I was going to break this, but maybe we'll save it. Yeah, this ring is a pain. Well, the hangman don't think that. And Dario is not a guaranteed drop for that ring. That ring is a random drop. In fact, if you go to Max Roll and look it up, you're going to see that it's not even in their drop loot table, because that ring is the worst piece to get this season besides the back ruin. I mean, that ring is a pain. I'm using that Mahonic ring on my Cata Druid, and it's literally only a 750 piece. What's up, Frank? Thank you for the follow. Because it's just trying to get it to drop a GAP. It's very difficult. And I have farmed. You see this. I do this every day of the week except Saturday. And we do all types of bosses, all of them. And that ring is a pain to get, man. That ring is tough this season. I don't know why they made it that way, but boy, oh boy, is it tough. Now, even if you get a 751, it works really good. It does what you need it to do, but holy smokes, just terrible to get. Guys, I'm sorry. I didn't give you guys enough breaks to... Oh, you're dropping ruins. Good, good, good. I was like, I didn't give you enough breaks to go to town, and I felt bad. Perfect. It's just ruins. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't let these guys go to town. What's up? Hello. What's up, HKY? I see you. Hello, hello. Actually, I'm at Maxwell. Let's look, because Maxwell did not have it on there. Let's go there right now, because I have it up. Because we were just looking up this piece here. Let me look it up now and see if they added it. Oh, they did. They added it. It's Lord Zier. They put it at Lord Zier now. I must have just updated that, because that was not on there a couple weeks ago. And I was like, where the heck is it dropping? And then I did a search on the internet. I found out that nobody has a place for it to drop. Now they're showing it at Zier. So that's interesting. So sounds like we need to go to Lord Zier, because I know that Pagan needs that ring. And it is a pain to get this season. Man, we've been running Zier like crazy. Well, I wouldn't see it if I was running it with my barb, so, but I know that we've been running it with other druids, and I don't think they saw that ring either. That'll be interesting. We'll go there, because I have mats. What's up, D-Street? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna go and check it out. We're gonna farm this guy for a while, because I want you guys to get as many. Yeah, flicker step is what you want to wear, Pagan, for sure. You want to wear the flicker step on that druid. Oh, and then we got the heart. I gotta go to town. So that's like what, fourth? That's our fourth mythic. Not very many so far. Well, it's only been 40. Well, we went and ran high pit for a few times too, so it's only been about 30 minutes. 4 and 30 minutes though isn't that bad, I guess. All right.
You can take what's left.
It's really all about you guys, and so when I pull in the mythics, it kind of sucks because I don't need them, and it's all getting it for you, and I'm getting them. So we're gonna keep filling our bags. We're gonna farm this a little bit more, but I know, Pagan, you need to go to Lord Zier, and we're gonna take you there before we get too far here. He needs the Mahonic ring. I don't need. He needs the Mahonic ring. We'll get it for him at Lord Zier. It sounds like. I've never seen it drop there, but now that's where they've now located it after this patch, which is interesting. I do have a rogue. Yeah, I got a rogue. I don't have a necro. You have an extra. Yeah, he's on Great Staff of the Crone. That is one of the newer pieces, I think, and I'm not sure where that's used either. He's on TikTok. We'll get it for him. We'll get it for him. Like I said, I got a lot of chats going on here, guys. So if you see me talking about somebody needing something, the odds are you may not even be on the same social chat he's on, which he's over on TikTok. He's one of my party members here. We got him the Tempest Roar. I just want to get him that that ring too. Shroud of False Death. That's right. You needed that. And so did I thought there was someone else that needed that. Chumba Reaper needed it. That's right. A couple of you needed it. That's been dropping pretty heavy here. So let's just see what we can, if we can get it to drop for you guys. And Pagan needed it. All three of you needed it. Okay. Yeah, he needs the Mahonic. He has the Aerodero one already. How do you do Infernal Hordes this season? The Hordes, are you talking about how are you getting these? Is that what you're asking? Because you do it the same way as you always have, but is it, I think you're asking how do you get the compasses? Yeah, well, it's not going to work because he's not on Twitch. I do have a full group. Yes. Yep. We do. We do this Sunday through Friday though. If you're not in here, you'll get in here. When we do it for Sundays for the guys that have to work during the week, it's really why I do it is on Sunday. I never used to stream on a weekend. Those guys have followed me for a long time. They know I'm not a weekend streamer, but because people work during the week, they can't get in on my weekday runs. We started doing this for them. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Swisher, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry guys, I'm not keeping up. Yeah, we're gonna get it for you. We're gonna get it for you guys. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. You can let me do this for you. That's actually how you do it, guys. You add me as a friend. Then when I say we have a spot, all you do is say request to join. You don't hesitate, don't anything, because if you do, you're gonna miss it, and you'll miss the opportunity. All right, SSJ, thank you for the follow. And all right. Sound quality is better. Yeah, well, on TikTok, the problem is they don't have any. Did I just take somebody's? I hope not. On TikTok, they don't have what they call microphone ducking. There is no ducking available. So what happens is you're on your mic and you're speaking over the game sound. In all the other social networks, they have ducking. They have ducking. And so when I speak, the game volume goes down. But on TikTok, man, how did I get full already? But on TikTok, that does not happen. On TikTok, it is over. Oh, Dysfunctional. Dysfunctional is the guy that was looking for the ring. But here's the problem, Dysfunctional, just so you know. To get that ring, you're going to have to leave the group and go and trade with them. There's just no other way you can do it, which is why it's best right now, if you need it, to just give them your gamer tag and try to hook up like later today, or maybe whatever works for you guys that can do the trade. And then hope maybe you won't even need it after this either. Yeah, but the thing, SSJ, is the problem is a lot of times we're not on the same, I don't know how to call it, the same plane, the same phase. And so you'll say, hey, I'm standing right here. And I say, hey, I'm standing right here, but we don't see each other because we're both, I mean, we can even be on the same server, but it's different. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it's just weird. And it's gotten to the point where I used to try to do it, and we just like, you know what? It just doesn't work in this game. Yeah, exactly. You just port. You can port to the person. You can do that, yes, and transfer to their, yeah. But the problem is you got to usually do an invite, which is why I'm saying he's probably not going to want to be in a group when he goes to do that. If I had an opening in my group, it would be the easiest for you, because then you would just join my group, you would trade to him, and everything would be happy. But it's just such a, I don't know. I don't know why they made it so difficult. Okay, SSJ, good. There you go. That's good. That's a good spark. Olive, that's a good spark. That's what, mythic number 5? Oh no, I had that. No, I had the heart 2, so that's mythic number 6. That's a good spark. That's a good spark to break and use ruins and build your own mythic. Well, you can't use ruins if you don't have the DLC. Hopefully you have the DLC. I don't want to be teasing you with something if you don't have it. Awesome, Swisher. Good job, man. Thank you, SSJ. Both you guys, man. Appreciate it. I tell you, man, the community in Diablo 4 is so good. And WoW is called Layers. Yeah, that's where I'm getting it from, because I played WoW for almost 20 years. And you're exactly right. That's exactly where I keep thinking it from. Is, and WoW, it's not called phases, or it's layers.
I can't live more.
Oh. Oh, those rings around me is the witchcraft power, Two Fly. That's the witchcraft power. Yeah, welcome to Twitch. Exactly, man. I was gonna say SSJ beat me to it. Yeah. Welcome to Twitch.
What do you need?
Yeah, so in season 7, Two Fly, you have these witch powers. All right, it's the whole season element this season, and it's these powers here that you can choose from. All of these, right? And then you put the ones you want to use up here, and you choose, and you can upgrade them to whatever. I think they go to maximum level 20. These go to a maximum level of 5, if I remember right. And yeah, they're actually pretty powerful. Actually, if I took this guy right now and just went down to Torment 3, I could run around the entire Helltide and never use a single skill, and everything would die. If I just put them inside this ring and stood there and just do this, they're gonna die. So they're pretty powerful. You get to Torment 4, of course, not as powerful, but they're pretty cool when you're leveling up. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, a lot of these pieces, probably Reaper, you're going to see that nobody's really going to want. I mean, unless it's like a 3GA or 4GA, because these do drop a lot. And a lot of these pieces, like the Soul Brand, honestly, it's been one of those pieces for 7 seasons that just doesn't get used a whole lot. There's a few of those that are like that. You missed the last 30 seconds. There you go. That's what you needed. So we still need to get 2 more of those. You guys, 2 more of you want that piece. There you go. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it for you. That's what you were looking for. 2 more guys need it. Chumbo got the Hair of Perdition. So we're at 7 right now. 7. That's a nice piece of Hair of Perdition, by the way. We're at 7 mythics so far, and it's been just about a half hour because we ran pits first, maybe a little more than that, maybe about 40 minutes. Not bad. We usually average about 10, so we try to keep this moving as fast as I can here, but I try to give you guys time to go to town, and if I'm not, please just tell me, hey, May, you're going way too freaking fast. Doombringer, there you go. There you go. That's number 8. I use the Doombringer right here. You guys can see it. I use it. All right, I'm full. I got to go to town before I can even pick up any of these. So that's a good piece too. Doombringer's good. Used it in a lot of builds. A lot of builds. Normally people don't use it for this build. I do for, again, specific reasons. I like it a lot. In almost all of my builds over all the seasons with the Barbarian, I think I've probably used the Doombringer down near in every one of them. And in some cases, like the Whirlwind, I've used the Doombringer and the Grandfather. I think the Whirlwind wears the most mythics of all builds, I think. I'd have to go back and check my notes, but it seemed like I was wearing a hell of a lot of mythics with the Barbarian in the past. Cool, cool, cool. Let me make sure I get you all approved here. Yeah, so that's how we do it. When I say, hey, we have an open spot, you just do a request to join. Don't hesitate. Don't ask. When I say it, you just do it. Because if you hesitate or wait, I'm going to tell you now, somebody else is going to grab it. Yeah, we're full. We're full now, Reaper. Appreciate it. Got another Reaper. Holy cow. A lot of Reapers I see. We got one we're playing with right now. All right, so we're all in. There we go. My tag is Made Biker Pound 1605. I don't use Stream Elements, so yeah, BNet is not going to work because Stream Elements sucks. Yeah, so let me put it in here. I should have probably just pinned it, but okay, there. Let me put it over here. All right. So that's me. That's me. That's me. And there's Visage. There you go. That's number 10. That is number 10 mythic right there. That's our average this season. Last season was a lot higher, but 10 an hour has been what we've been hitting this season every day. Some days have been more, and right now this could be more because we haven't even done it for an hour yet. We're about 45 minutes in farming mythic, so we're at 10. Let's see if we can jump that. Get our average up would be nice. All right, here we go. Cool. There you go. Palnosis is offering pit runs in TikTok right now, guys. Green, thank you for those. I appreciate those. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Sent the goat. Sent the GG. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you're in TikTok, you can take him up right now. He's offering pit runs, which is awesome. I'm telling you, this community in Diablo is so freaking good. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I mean, I play PoE a lot too, and the PoE community has always been good to me. Now, I've heard other people say they're snobby. I've never seen that. I've been playing for a long time there, but I mean, it may or may not be true. I don't know. And I'm sure that there's probably people that have had bad experiences in this game just as well. I haven't, I've helped a lot of people get geared up and watch them pay it forward, and it's just been awesome. I love it. Now, I've played some games that are pretty toxic. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Rainbow Six Siege, pretty freaking toxic these days. World of Warships, pretty freaking toxic. Madden NFL, pretty toxic. There's some pretty toxic games out there. World of Tanks, I mean, I haven't played World of Tanks probably for a good year, but I've heard that it's gotten really toxic. It wasn't when I played it, but I've heard it is.
Not ready.
So, did you guys are aware, and I talked about this earlier in the week about the Obudicite bug, that you can trade it now? Did you know that? But you can only trade it if you do a certain thing. Do you know how you do it? Obudicite is now easily able to be, but it can only be done a certain way. And it's very, very weird. You have to turn your pet off. You have to go take your pet, turn it off. And that's all you got to do. I watched the guy do it on a video, and I'm like, oh my freaking goodness. Ain't that something? Yeah, they're trading Obudicite right now but you have to turn your pet off. You have to take your pet and disable it. That's how the guy showed it in the video. I don't have his freaking thing on me. I wish I did. His link. I watched it on my phone and I was like, you're kidding me. Now, I heard the bug was there and I heard people were trading Obudicite. And this was on Tuesday after the patch, but fixed it and they fixed it. But this guy says, no, they didn't. He said all they did, and now in order to do it, you just have to take your pet, disable your pet, and you can trade Obudicite. Now, I haven't tried it. And actually, when we come back here, we'll see if it's actually true. Oh, I have to turn my pet off though. Yeah, you were a German sub main. Yeah, German subs were. I have a couple German subs too in World of Warships. But I have the whole American fleet. I kind of really concentrated on there, and then I went and grabbed a couple Japanese destroyers. But anyway, that's a whole different game. So what they say is you have to go in here, and we're gonna go try it. I don't know that it's true. I saw him do it on a video. They said that you had to go in here, come here, turn your pet off. Oops, I didn't save it. Turn your pet off. Say confirm. Okay, so now but somebody else has to have their pet off. All right, never mind. I'll turn my pet back on. Yeah, you have to have, both of you have to have your pet off. The stream didn't freeze, but if you're on Twitch, Twitch does seem to have some issues sometimes. I don't know if it's probably that's what's going on. It's just a Twitch. Yeah, it's a Twitch thing then. Usually is. All right. So yeah, the guy shows in the video. Well, yeah, that happens a lot. Dysfunctional. That's a Twitch issue. What the guy shows in the video is he turns his pet off, the other guy turns his pet off, and then they do a trade, and he trades Obudicite right to the guy. Now, I knew that bug was there after the patch on Tuesday, but then I heard they hot fixed it and it went away. And this guy says, no, they did fix it where before you didn't have to turn your pet off. Now you have to turn your pet off. I don't know. Interesting thing. Trading Obicide is kind of silly, to be honest. But I do think it goes to the point that SSJ was just making, that it kind of ruins the game. It's being exploited like so many other things are in the game right now. Now, I thought I read that the Duke problem was taken care of, and that what they did is they've given every single piece of gear a unique identifier. So what happens is when that unique identifier gets used, it's pulled from the table. So if it gets used a second time, what people were complaining about is they were buying duped gear and maybe didn't, or claimed they didn't know it was duped, and they would buy it, they would put it in their bag, and it disappeared automatically. Because what Diablo says, the developers say, is that what happens is it reads that number, that unique identifier, has already been flagged. A second flag on it means it's illegally, it's a dupe, and they delete it. So I don't know. Yeah, that's, I guess maybe that's what they were saying, what SSJ just said. Yeah, it probably makes more sense. I need it now. I just need to upgrade my glyphs. Yeah, it's glyphs are a pain in the butt. So if you have 2, you have 0. So what I read was that what was happening was the Chinese or whoever, I don't want to say who, but somebody was duping pieces and then selling them. And then what would happen is this guy would buy it in trade. He would then get it, and it would be, that doesn't make sense though. Yeah, you're right. You're right, because that doesn't make sense, because how is the guy actually trading the piece if it's already supposed to have been deleted? Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you're right. I think just to your pet is off. Yeah, well, let me go turn my pet off and we'll try it. Because I don't even know how are they picking up? We'll see. We'll try it. Let me get rid of this stuff. Let me go turn my pet back off. And we'll see if it actually works. Okay, so now mine's off. I don't even think you can choose it, to be honest with you, is what I thought, but all right. So we're gonna go back in here. All right, so this is him. We would do request to trade. And now this is where I don't even think you can choose it. I'm like, but the guy shows that he was able to do it. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, you have your pet. Okay, no. Okay, that's all right. Who else? Somebody else said they did not have their pet. Was it Chumba? Let's see. Chumba, all right. And for some reason, it won't let me highlight you. What? Try that again. Okay, accept. So now, here's how he did it. He went here. He went down here. Oh, what happened? Okay, he went here. Yeah, see, I can't. So either they fixed it, which is what I read, that they fixed it, but this guy was claiming they didn't. But that's bullshit. Because look, I cannot do it. That's, yeah. I'm trying different key things here. Yeah, no, I can't do it. All right, that's bogus. They lied, or he did it before it was fixed. I don't want to call him a liar. I'm sorry. It's I don't know. I don't know how he did that. That's how he did it. That's how he shows it in the video, though, right there. As he goes right there, he brings it over, drags it over, and boom. Yeah. I think it's bull. I think it's all bull. Next time I go to town, I'll turn my pet back on. I think that's bull. Well, there's probably a way to do it here, isn't there? Probably. Yeah, I think that's bogus. I don't believe that at all. Need some mythics. Yeah, I'm trying to get them for you, bro. You can't trade them though. We have to get them to drop for you here. I understand you need, everybody needs them. I'm sure you guys do. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We've already hit over our limit of it's been an hour now. So we've been streaming it for an hour trying to get mythics, and we've hit 12. Tempest Roar, see, there you go. That's probably a better 2GA than the 1GA you got earlier. That's awesome. Now we still need to go to Lord Seer because I know the ring is needed. Although you got one, I think, or they were going to give you one. But we'll still go there just so we can try. Oh, anyway. But I want to farm this guy as much as possible because this is where you're going to get, in my opinion, this is the best drop for mythics. Or wardrobe next to magnifying glass. Got you. I never use it. But I will. Now that you just told me that. Well, season 5, season 6 drop rate was way better. I will agree with you there, Dakota, for sure. Season 5 drop rate was about 15, 16 an hour. This has been much less. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad drop rate, but it's less. Oh, I'm going to try to do it that way you guys said. 50, I've got a lot. I've got a lot of mats, bro. What was I gonna do? Oh, they said right here. Yeah, okay, there you go. That's good to know. Never even really paid much attention to that whole thing right there ever. 7 seasons and I just now learned that right there. It's pretty sad. Okay.
Let's go salvage.
So you guys need mythics, you're telling me. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. We've got 12 in this last hour. Chumba, Reaper, have you gotten any this round at all? One. Okay. Let's get you more then. Let's get you some more. Let's get you some more. It'll happen. I always tell people it's all about patience. The problem is patience costs mats, and I understand. But it really is all about patience here. We had one guy, John, it took him 3 hours. Once he got that first one, oh my goodness, he just got flooded with them. Yeah, I feel you, SMJ. I'm the same way. I have so many. For a while, I had 3,000 freaking exquisite bloods myself. Yeah. But I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. I'm not trying to be a snob at all. I got a full group. I know what they need, and it sounds like you don't need anything just like me. So I'm just trying to get these other 3 guys. We did a couple good pit runs. If I can get them some gear, what they need, I would like to go take them and run some hordes so they can have Mobiusite and actually upgrade the new gear they get, which is usually how we end our stream. We always end it going to the horde. Try to get everybody Mobiusite so they can gear up their pieces. Because I don't need anything. I mean, I've got this guy and 3 alts, and I'm like you. I don't need a single thing. The grandfather is just, again, it's just going to be a random drop. Probably your best bet is going to be to farm Andario or Jarrell. Although the grandfather could drop anywhere, but I always say, I say Jarrell because it's more efficient than Andario. Because Andario, you can't interrupt his first phase, whereas Darrell, like you see, we can get him down in seconds. So I personally believe this is the most efficient boss there is, and he does do a good drop rate of mythics normally. Today we've hit 12. I mean, that's not too bad for an hour. Grandfather drop for Zir. We're gonna go to Zir because I know you guys need that ring. So I'm gonna, and then I know you guys are talking and got people that are gonna share a ring with you. But if I can get it to drop for you, even better. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try. No, this is not PoE 2. I stopped playing PoE 2 when I jumped over to this season. I am actually back to PoE 1. I don't play. I uninstalled PoE 2. I absolutely was so disappointed with it. I'm a big PoE 1 fan, and I just hated the changes in PoE 2. Absolutely hated them, bro. Tom, thank you for the follow. Cyril, thank you for the follow. I'm not using a Shaco at all. I mean, maybe some people are for their barb. I'm using the Ugly Bastards helm. I think it's way better. Mini Boot, thank you for the follow. Yeah, a little bit. I could drop him the right. I think Dakota, he's already got some people that have already friended with him. That they're, if he doesn't get the ring here at Zero, but we're gonna try. A lot of people offering to help, and that's awesome. I mean, like I said, it's a great community. It really is. Oh, he got you right on that. Yeah, if your armor is just a little low, if you get into this zone right here, when he pops up off that ground, it will hurt. It will hurt. But as long as you have us revive you, you're not going to have to pay a repair bill. You're not going to have any issue. You'll be just fine. James, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. People reading the chat. See, I do that all the time. I die. That's how I die. I can't do a hardcore character because if I do, I just have to tell chat I'm going to ignore you the entire time. You know, it's bad. Bad. Yeah, the second half of the campaign being missing in PoE 2 isn't what I hated. I'm a PoE 1 guy. I'm just like all the other hardcore veterans of PoE 1 that are complaining in the forums and in Steam. I agree with everything they're saying about PoE 2. I really do. I mean, I couldn't have said a single thing better than what the veterans are saying. I'm a PoE 1 veteran, and I gotta tell you, PoE 2 I just had no love for whatsoever. I felt like this. I'll be honest what I felt like. I felt like every single thing that's in PoE 2 could have been added to PoE 1. But, we can't. Because Grinding Gear Games said too many people are crying about how PoE 1 is too hard. So we're going to make this version of the game that's dumbified. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, I hated it. So I went back to PoE 1, and I've always played this game on. This is my game I go to when I'm frustrated with PoE 1, honestly. I always told people when I brought them to PoE 1, Diablo on your computer, because when you want to throw your mouse across the room and you want to freak out, this is the perfect game to go to and just have a blast, no stress, just kill stuff. And then when you feel all better, you go back to PoE 1. That's what I've always said. I've brought a lot of people to PoE 1 with me over the years, and it seems to work pretty good if you have a stress relief game. No, they have not released the second half of the campaign. No, it's not going to be. First of all, they're a good year away, probably, still on PoE 2 before the full release. It's just got some issues. They'll clean. Listen, Grinding Gear Games is a great studio. Everything they touch is usually pretty darn good. And if you never played PoE 1, you probably will love PoE 2. You know, if you played PoE 1, you may not. And that's me. And personally, I wished I wouldn't have done early release because it kind of ruined it for me. And so I'll go back to it when it's full release in a year or 2 years, however long it takes them. But until then, and even then, I may not like it. And I think now Grinding Gears has been convinced that they need to support both PoE 1 and PoE 2, which they've now kind of stated that, yeah, we do. And they did just release some new content for PoE 1 that's been a blast. Because there's so many people that are dissatisfied, mostly vets of PoE 1, of course. I mean, you can't be dissatisfied with PoE 2 and complain that it's PoE 1 is better if you never played PoE 1. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think they're going to support both games now. I think they've learned their lesson that, oops, some people want hardcore PoE 1 and some people want a little bit easier game, which is, I think, is PoE 2. But you can go to all my channels. You can see, like, YouTube is the best because it's all categorized by playlist, and you can see all of my PoE 2 videos. I mean, I thought it was easy, but a lot of people get pissed off when I say that, but I really did. It's all dodge and roll, dodge and roll, dodge and roll. And if it's not dodge and roll, it's stand right on top of the guy and don't, like Silver Fist. Mighty Silver Fist, just stand right on top of him. Don't let him move. If you stand right on top of him, you kill him fast. The Mad Wolf, very easy. Same strategy. Same exact thing. Stand right on top of him and just tank him to death. And I did it with a sorceress, okay? My whole playthrough was with the sorceress. Then I created a monk, started playing a monk. And then season 7 came out, and I was so fed up with PoE 2. I was like, man, this game is just too easy. I left. So I uninstalled it. Went back to playing PoE 1, honestly. There's a few good ways to get mats. Tributes is a good one. Another really good one, and I don't know if you have the DLC, but if you have the DLC, a really, really good one is going to the den and using your den points, your mercenary points, and using that, because every like 100 roll you'll get, I mean not 100 roll, every time you use 100 of them to get a new set, probably 1 out of 2, maybe 3 is boss mats. And there's also Obudicite too, so it's a good way to grab Obudicite as well. Another good way to get boss mats is going to the green areas on the, well, first of all, Helltide, you know, gonna get a ton of living steel if you just go around and open crates. But if you go into these green areas right here, these green areas, and just do the spore fights over and over and over, oh my goodness, they're dropping lots and lots of boss mats. So many different ways to get boss mats. I mean, world boss will drop, but mostly though, I think those are going to be Malignant Heart and maybe some Exquisite Blood. Yeah, I think this season they've done a really good job having stuff drop. Can't get a Hungering Void Snap to save my life. To do a 150. Yeah, Druid is all snapshot, bro. Oh yeah, man. I have so many hearts. It's not even, yeah, Malignant Hearts is easy. Yeah. Citadel bosses. I've never done the Citadel. I've never ever once done the Citadel. Not once. Really, because it only at the beginning, all it dropped was cosmetic items, and I don't care about cosmetic. So I was like, eh. I heard it drops a lot of Infernal Horde compasses. I don't know if that's true or not, because I was complaining about the compasses are so freaking hard to get this season, and people said if you do the Citadel, it drops a ton of them. And I'm like, oh, well, there you go. That was a smart move on Diablo's part, because I never went and did the Citadel once because I didn't want cosmetics. But if you're dropping Horde compasses, Might make sense. I heard it's kind of I don't know. I don't want to. I heard a lot of people didn't like it. They said they thought it was kind of silly, but I never did it. Hello, Catherine. Good to see you again. Really, I think PoE 2 was very easy, honestly. I mean, all the bosses were like first try. I mean, the mechanics were very simple. I don't know. I thought PoE 2 was very simple. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can watch all my videos there. They're all in the playlist. I don't want to agree from people because I made videos that said you guys are calling this hard, really? And people got pissed that I said that. But I'm like, well, I'm a PoE 1 guy, and PoE 1 truly is hard. I mean, I'm sorry. I just think PoE 2 was dumbed down, really dumbed down PoE 1. Everything could have been added to PoE 1, but Grinding Gear Games didn't want to do that because everybody's so intimidated by PoE 1, which is so silly. But anyway, yeah, I installed PoE 2. That's all I can tell you. I went back to playing PoE 1. I like it a lot. Always have. Now, it's been cooked for 11 years, but it's the core game of PoE 2 that most PoE 1 veterans have a problem with. It's the core mechanics of the game that most PoE 1 veterans have gone back to PoE 1 and played. Grinding Gear Games has now admitted that oops, and they're going to support both because they've realized that there's a whole lot of veterans that are not happy with what you gave us. In fact, the big meme has been, we gave up PoE 1 for this. That's what's been flashing all over the place. You know, and I agree with all the bad comments that are left on Steam and on their forums, Diablo, PoE's forums. I agree. All the people's, I agree with it all, really. I mean, I thought maps was kind of cool, the way they did some changes there, and I thought that was kind of cool, but the rest of the game, I just was like, wow, you could have just put all of this in PoE 1, honestly. If there would have been like something really like outrageous, like, oh, we got a new open world, I would be like, okay, now I understand why you had to make PoE 1. I mean, PoE 2. But it's not. It's, I don't know. But I've always told people to keep Diablo on your computer because, like I said, when you get frustrated in PoE 1 and you want to just throw your mouse across the screen, across the room, this is the perfect game. You come here, you go do this for an hour, 2 hours. You feel all happy. You go back to PoE 1 and figure stuff out. I mean, honestly, and I've always told people, PoE 1 is not easy, but don't be intimidated by it. You should not be intimidated. I brought so many people to the game and they've all said, oh, you're right. And I'm like, yep, see? You can do almost anything in PoE 1, and it's just so cool. The freedom and the flexibility of that game is just incredible. This build is on. I posted this build. It is here. Let me give you the. Let me do that. It is posted. You can go see this build, and there are some notes in it that I tell you why I've done a few things the way I've done it. That's it right there. Yeah, we've gotten about 12, no, 13. That was another one right there. So 13 mythic so far. Maybe might be missing one or two, but yeah, we definitely already hit our hourly average, which is why I stopped counting. Really, we hit 12 in an hour, and so that's better than what we normally are doing. Normally we're doing 10. I wasn't watching, guys. I'm sorry, that would be bad. Yeah, we're gonna go to Zir. We're gonna go to Zir. Let's fill up our bags here, and I think what we'll do is we'll fill up. Let's see. All right, I'm full now. Let's fill up one more time. All right, here. We'll stay here. I gotta go. My bags are full. We're gonna fill up one more time, and then we're gonna go to Zir. All right. So let's fill up our bags one more time. I did do endgame. What are you talking about? Let's go. You need to go watch my live streams, probably, bro. My past ones. But anyway, let's go there. And we're gonna fill up our bags one more time. And then we'll go to Zir. All right. I think it's funny when people like Jay get their butt hurt because you don't like a game that they like. I think it's funny. You should probably go read the Steam reviews, my friend. You should probably go to pathofexile.2 and read the forums, because you're going to get your butt really hurt when you go there. You obviously are not happy when people don't like what you like. I find that a bit weird. But hey, you know. All right, so now we're full. Oh, no, we're not. I'm sorry. I'm just full on glyphs here. Guys, take these. I'm going to throw them all right here, guys. Grab them because you're getting sparks. You're going to need to make mythics. Throw them all on the ground. There we go. We'll just keep throwing them and throwing them and throwing them. And bam! Well, Jay just disappeared all of a sudden. All right. There you go. Whole bunch of them for you. Let's fill up our bags here. We're going to go, and then we're going to go to Zir.
I appreciate that.
There's another mythic. What one was that? That's Tyrell's Might. So man, we're at like a good 15, maybe more here so far today. It's got to be more, yeah, because it's probably more like 16, 17, I think. All right, so I'm full. Okay, guys. So now let's get the heck out of Dodge. We're going to go back to town, then we're going to go to Zir, all right? So I got to grab mats for Zir. We're going to try to get you guys. All right, let's get rid of what I got. We'll hang on to that.
You can take what's left.
Okay, let me grab mats. Let's put these ones back first. And Zir. All right, that's a lot of Zir. Oh, I want to put these in here too. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And what's this? All right, so we're gonna go to Zir. Zir, yep, right there. Yeah, we are full right now, my friend. We're full, Miko. We are full. But we do this every Sunday through Friday, guys. Every freaking day to help you guys out. And we try to start off usually doing pits. Then we do this, we do bosses. And then eventually at the end here, we'll go and run some horde. So you can actually upgrade the gear that you got. And it usually works out pretty good. It usually works out pretty good. And we got a lot of people through here. Sundays the group doesn't change as much because it's they haven't been in all week. They haven't gotten anything. So, you know, the change out is not as often as it is during the week. I'm not sure everybody knows how to get here. We'll see. I might have to run back. What's up, Dis? Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Make sure everybody gets here. I want to make sure they get in. Okay, they're back there. Oh, let me go back. Make sure they know. Some of them may never have been here. All right. Yep. You want to come to me? Come to me. There you go. Okay, there you go. We're going to go this way. Yep, you got it. You got it. We're going to climb down. And we're there. Awesome, guys. Good job. I'll go right in here. Okay. Yeah, that Kesame piece, I've heard a lot of people complain that that piece isn't dropping for them. I've never needed it, but I have heard that same exact complaint all over the place.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
All right, here we go. All right, this fight is basically, we're just going to pound him. He's going to come out of this pit. He's going to get right here, and we're just going to beat the heck out of him and kill him. All right, so here we roll. The most damage he's going to do, he's going to do a clap. You got to be careful with the clap, but he's probably not even going to get a chance to do it. Yeah. So a lot of times he'll do this clap with his wings, and it'll hurt. He also will go up in the air and pounce down on you. And then he'll release these blood orbs. If we were to let him go long enough, you would see all this, but we're killing him before he can do anything. Oh. All right, let's get to a better one. The ring is so freaking hard to get this season. Maybe they changed that drop rate. That would be awesome if they did. I'm telling you, 2 weeks ago, it didn't even have a location of a drop loot where the drop loot on Maxwell wasn't even listed. And I was like, why? So then I Googled it and I was like, oh, there is no place it drops. It's just a very random drop. Wild Heart Hunger, another good piece. There you go. Oh, it killed you. Shit, I didn't see that. I apologize, bro. That's on me. I was sorry. I should have got him down before that ever happened. That looked like it was the grandfather right there. It just dropped. Well, let's see. Yep, grandfather just dropped right there. Got 4 rings. Ooh. Let me answer your question. Yeah, it's a pincer attack. That's exactly what it's called. Good call there, bro. But I'll ask. Ooh. So you're asking why? There you go, Lycander. That's a spark. You're gonna want to break that. You're asking me why I use this here. Is that what you're asking? I invoke the Barbarian's Earthquake with my ruin, and I do the war cry with my ruins. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm misunderstanding your question. I didn't even see how he got you, Chumbo. I didn't even know where he hit you at or how, but he hit you hard. Okay, I gotta go to town. Yeah, no, that's not me. That's we have a cat druid in here. That's where you see it. Got 4 rings. Keep the staff. I would, if that was that crone staff that you were asking about earlier, you may find somebody that may want to buy that on in trade, but me, I just sell them, but I mean break them, but that's up to you. For your druid, honestly, you should be using, where do I have it? You should just be using any two-handed mace for your druid. Any two-handed mace will work as long as you set it up right with willpower, max life, and you hopefully you're going to get overpowered damage on it. That's kind of what you're looking for on that piece. I mean that's what my build is. That doesn't mean it's the only build that works though. Lost connection. It happens, bro. It's been happening a lot lately. Yeah, two-handed mace swisher's absolutely right. Yep. On your catted druid, if you can, you want to use a two-handed mace if possible. Now, I did a catted druid that used a one-handed mace, and then he used a focus. This was last season, and it actually was pretty cool build because the focus, I was able to apply some attributes to it that ended up working out awesome. He lost connection, so let's see if he's able to get back in. Yeah, the overpowered damage on the two-handed mace is why you want to use it. But I was actually able to do a focus with overpower damage on it. And I did a one-handed mace where I had to change it around and last season, and it was it worked out great. Everybody always asks me, why are you using the one-handed mace in the focus? And I'd show them, and they're like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah. He's got a real lucky roll. He got back on.
Not ready
That was me. Sorry guys, he lost his connection. I was trying to get him back in. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's very cool, Swisher. Try it because I got really lucky on a focus piece, and then I went, well, so why don't I use that with the one-handed? It worked out so awesome. It was great. I really liked it. I like that, but honestly, let me say, I like anything that's different, which is what most of my builds are a little bit different. Even with this build, there are some definite still advantages though of using the two-handed mace just because of some of the things it gives you. But you'll see that when you go to a one-handed mace, the overpowered damage drops considerably, but you're gaining other attributes when you add also the focus with overpower and then the attributes it has. There's like this double, but it may not actually add up to be the same because you do get when you use a single two-handed mace, it's a lot of overpower. I mean, right there, 392, and that's probably not even a high roll. But 392% overpower damage on a two-handed mace is pretty good damage. Hard to shrug at it. Yeah, an 800 power. Yeah. I would have to pull that character back up to see why did what something else made me decide to go with that focus too, and it might have been, I want to say it was a 3GA piece too, if I am correct. Just waiting on Tavin, guys. Just waiting on Tavin. That's it. He's got some good pieces right now. I'm sure he's looking at. I mean, guarantee you, he got that ring, which he needed. All right, here we go. Oh, I got you. Got you, Diz. I got you. Yeah, don't worry about it if it takes you a little bit of time, because I know you guys are getting good gear right now. You're changing yourself up. This is a good way to change up and test it in here. I'm not trying to rush you. If you need to take more time doing that, go ahead. Sometimes we'll go ahead and start it just because I don't want to keep everybody waiting. But yeah, don't worry. You're fine, bro. Melted heart. That is a spark. You're gonna want to break that. That piece is absolutely that, and the shattered bow of the Lycander. Those three mythics are not really used. Now, somebody may someday try to use it. But right now, those are sparks. You want to break those. Use your ruins to that one there. Spear of Lycander. That's another one. That's another piece that you're just gonna break. But look, all the mythics drop them, guys. Get a lot. I mean, we're probably a good close, if not 20 now. That's why I'm throwing the ruins on the ground for you guys, because you're getting pieces that are sparks that you can break, and you're gonna need ruins to make your mythic gear. Or you can just you can do a random mythic gear by just going to the and I'll show you how to do that, because some people don't know how, and I showed them last week. Let's go to town. I see somebody had to go. Let me show you how to do that real fast. You need an Exan. Might have one. Let me look. So there you go. That's a good ring, bro. That's a good ring. Good job. So you said you needed an Exan. Let me grab that for you. Exan. All right, I'll give that to you when we get back in there. I want to show people how to make a random mythic with 2 sparks. All right. So let me get rid of this gear. So you come over here, you go, well, you don't have to go to this guy, but you have to go to a blacksmith. All right. I'm going to break that. Now, when I'm at the blacksmith here, Exan, let me give you this first, though. Here, Tavin, stay still. I'm going to give this first to you. All right, let me give you this so you can get your piece ready. There you go. So you lock in, accept. All right, there you go. Now, if you want to make a mythic, go to any blacksmith. You're welcome. And go to Forge Equipment right here. And go to Mythic Uniques right here. And then it's going to let me do a random mythic. So I'm going to create a random mythic. I'm going to use 2 sparks to do it right there. Now it's going to give me that cache. I'm going to open that cache. Gave me Shroud of False Death. So look at that. So this is a cool way, but sometimes you don't get what you want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right here is the place you can go and make a random mythic if you don't want to make the ruins. If you want to make the ones with the ruins, you come here to this guy. You come here, you go to ruin crafting, go there. Top choice will be mythic uniques. You then look up the mythic unique that you want. Thank you, Hank, for that follow. Your armor is 1. Oh my god, that's bad. It'll improve hopefully soon. You're now you want to come here. Let's say I want to make the Shroud of False Death. I right click it. It's going to show me what I need. Come on. It's going to show me I need 6 backs, I need 6 cries, and I need 6 monies, and I need 2 resplendent sparks. Okay, to make that piece.
May the light keep you.
Hopefully that helps you guys. But you can come here. This guy I love for gamble, but that's because I have so many sparks. You know, I come in here a lot and I'll just do this and say mythic and give me another one, say craft, and then I open it. We got a helm, a 2GA, Harlequin crest that time. So see, and the reason I do that is because look, I got so many of these things, it just drives me got a lot, and I just need to sit down and choose, because some of my characters could be upgraded with a 2GA or 3GA that I may have here. So I just need to sit down and go through them all and break them and have more sparks, basically. Somebody threw royal diamonds on the ground, just so you know. And I'm cleared. Yep, we're good. All right. Yeah, evolving. It doesn't look like we're going to have any more. Yeah. Damn ads. All right, so we got 2 guys still cashed in their stuff, which is awesome. Well, here's the armor issue first in T4. What happened was when they did the patch on Tuesday, they broke a whole bunch of stuff, and my armor actually was one of them that got broke. I had 3,000 armor, and it went down to 300. Then it was just a visual thing. It was just cutting off the last digit, and it was true with everybody. A lot of people, they went in and did a quick hot fix, and it's fixed that now, at least for the barbarian. There still are some other issues that, and people have also said this, and I want you guys to understand this. Why am I over armor? Okay, I'm going to tell you why. There is a reason to go over the cap. The cap is 1,000. However, if you're using unyielding hits, you have to be over the cap. You have to be to make it work the way it's supposed to. And there's 2 other aspects that you're better off to be over the cap, because if you're not, it's just they're going to give you fits. Whether or not it was designed that way or not, I don't know, but I can tell you there are reasons to be over the cap. In fact, if you're using unyielding hits, most people recommend that you're at 3,300 armor. If you're going to use, if you want to use it as full power as you can with a Doombringer, there you go. There you go. That's a good piece, bro. That Doombringer is used in a lot of builds. I use it in this build. That's a good piece. Now, keep in mind that these mythics are bound to your account. So what that means is your character and all of your alts can use that mythic. So you can put that mythic in your stash bag and another alt can use it. In fact, you can share the same mythic. If you only have one, let's say Tyrell's Might, and you want to use it with your other character, you can share it. You just take it off, you put it in your stash bag, your other character puts it on. I mean, it's probably not the best way to do things, but you can. Alts are very easy to level. You can get them from level 0 to 60 in literally 5 minutes. If as you're running with your main, you're farming and grabbing Whisper Tree caches. 21 Whisper caches in your stash will level up your alt instantly. However, when you do it with your alt, make sure you open up one cache and check your bag after each cache, because if there's a manual that dropped, that manual has a chance to drop again and again and again and again, and you'll just duplicate it and waste it. You want to pop that right away, and then open up the next cache, check if there's a manual, pop it, open up the next cache, and 21 of those will level your alt to 60 instantly. Yeah, that's what's happening, Jordan. That's exactly what's happening to him. Is there is a visual bug right now going on in after the patch. They claim that they fixed it for the barb already, but I've heard other people saying that they're still seeing the same thing, that their armor went to almost nothing. Mine did the same thing. Now it's fixed, but yeah, mine got hit by a hard. Yeah, there's no room, RX Killer. I know. One more bag full, and then you have to roll. How do I have so much health? Yeah, I don't know. My life, I do. Life is the big thing with the barbarian. Life and strength. That is the one attribute that I grab a lot of in my Paragon board, in my pieces of equipment, everything I'm wearing. If we go down the list here, okay, that's I'm gonna make a liar out of you right away. Look, both those two uniques don't have it. It doesn't have it. All right, that one's maximum life. That one, uniques don't have it, but maximum life, maximum life, maximum life, maximum life. It's the one thing that I try to put on every single piece, but obviously uniques change. But hey, you got the ring. One of you got the Shroud of Death. I know somebody was needing, but I think the other two needed it as well. I don't think it dropped anymore. Well, I think one of you was just trying to upgrade the one you have. And I think Chumba still needed it. Oh, shoot. I popped it. Sorry, I didn't see the portal. My bad. All right, now I'm full too. That Maleficent Crescent. Yeah, go ahead, SSJ. Yeah. It's supposed to be happening here soon. Yeah, once it happens. I don't He's still in there right now though. No, not anymore, Lendo. Yeah, nope, not anymore. Switched over when this season started here. Lendo, I actually went back to PoE 1, to be honest. I play it quite a bit. Well, I've always had, over the years, a lot of PoE 1. Just waiting for Assassin to do his thing. There he goes. Okay, SSJ, go ahead. I'm way more comfortable with PoE 1. I just really like it a lot. I played it for so many years, and I love all my witch builds over there. Here we go. And we'll just give everybody time to get here. Right. Wow, fast travel worked. That's a miracle. Half the time it never works. That's a miracle. I'm super surprised to see that worked. Because it has been so buggy. Maybe they got it fixed. That would be nice. I think they were saying, people were saying it was if you had a city favorited, it wouldn't work. But I don't know if that's true still. Here, I'll show it to everybody. Build. I have an in-game druid too. But I'll show yours. My build is definitely different than everyone else's, I can guarantee. But I will show it to you here. I will open it so people can see it, because I think it's always good for people to see. It does help people learn a lot, I think. Let's go here. Let's say view. All right, so there you go. He's got the Tempest Roar, which he could even upgrade that even more, you know, because it's only 2 GA. He's got the Shroud of False Death. It looks like his is very similar to mine. He's got, oh yeah, his is the same as mine. He's got there you go. I think I'm wearing a different pair of boots. There, that's exactly what I'm using. There you go. That's a good ring he got right there. 2 GA, that's good. Oh, there you go. 4 GA ring, real good right there. So basically this is the exact same build that I'm using, except for I wear a different pair of boots. I wear a pair of unique boots. But yeah, like it. There you go, guys. You're welcome, Assassin. You're welcome. I'm glad you were able to get some stuff. We'll see you again. Sunday through Friday. This is what we do, you guys. Technically, with Baron here, honestly, we could all stand right here, and he's going to drop it just as fast as we did right there. Only because I know, because my cannon does the same thing, and mine isn't even as high as his as far as Paragon goes. And the Cannon Druid is just incredible this season. But so's my Rogue. My Rain of Arrows Rogue, holy cow, he's a monster, man. Now mine is definitely different than everybody else's, but he's a monster. Still need new pants and gloves. I'm trying, Diz. I'm trying, my friend. Oh, I gotta go to town. Between 2 to 3 hours a day. It really depends. Yeah, the new PoE1 content did release, and it's actually really cool, bro. But it depends on what I have going on during the day and what else is going on in my life, to be honest. If I wanted to do like longer streams, I would probably do less days. You know what I mean? If I wanted to do 6-7 hour streams, which we used to do, but I didn't do 6 days a week. We were doing 4 days a week, and we were doing 6 to 7 hours a day streaming. Now that I'm doing this every day, trying to get more people in, they're about 2 to 3 hour long. And Sunday's usually the shortest of all of them, to be honest. Sunday's usually my shortest day. Just because I got family, my family's here, everybody's here at home. I try to spend time with them. But I started doing Sundays just recently. We never used to do weekend runs because people during the week couldn't get in. Oh, bro, appreciate it. These guys are gonna die. There were some people that needed those, wasn't there? Let's see. I'm sorry, you guys. We were busy doing a trade. I apologize. Okay, so what was it that I didn't even pay attention to? I'm bad. Okay, so I think he got better ones of these. What did he need? Here, let me look. It's easier if I just look. Okay, 1, 2. He's got 2 GA there. No GA. Oh, one GA there. So he's wearing 2 GA. Oh, whoops. Sorry. He's wearing 2 GA now. He could use that. Oh. He'll kill him. Don't worry. Go ahead and do the trade with me, Tavin. He's got him. Don't worry. He's got him. He's got him. One. You're already wearing a 2 GA of that, though. I need this one myself. I think you need this, though. Okay. Sorry, you guys. We're sitting here doing all this stuff on the side. Luckily, Bear is in there just annihilating everything. Okay, I gotta go to town. These new pants and gloves. For your pants, let's see what I got here. Let me throw this in here because I know my druid could use that right there for sure. So we'll put that in there. I guess we could put that in there too, but you need gloves, gloves, gloves. That'd be good gloves for you. So I'm gonna give those to you. Oh, I can't mark it like that. I do. I will until I break these. Okay. Let me get rid of this stuff. Didn't do. Yeah. All right. And now I'm gonna go back in there, and I got something I'm gonna give to you when we get back in there, Tavin. All right, let me grab this stuff off the floor. And Tavin is where? There he is. Tavin, I'm gonna do a trade with you. And this. These gloves are gonna be better than what you're using now. All right. Here we go. Somebody was asking for a ruin. And I don't remember what ruin they were asked. Was it a back? A back I know I don't have. Back is like the hardest freaking sucker to get ever. The worst. Let's just make sure when I say that. Exan. Didn't somebody need, or maybe I already. Yeah, I don't have any backs. I'm sorry, bro. Back is one of the worst ones to get. Back and jaw. Back and jaw, for me, have been the two worst pieces for me to get. The two worst ruins. They're hard to get. Back, especially. Oh, there's a 3GA something. What was it? Razor plate. You're doing a Thorns build, I guess. Or no, I don't even know if it uses that anymore. I don't need anything. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I needed that one ring that Bear traded, which was awesome, and I gave you the other one. That's all I needed for my druid. He's using a ring now, but it's just a 750. I don't play the druid very often. I should play more. I've been playing my rogue a lot. There you go. That's going to be another spark of Tavin. Sadly, that spear and the shattered bow and a few other things really. I tried to do a build with the shattered bow just to see if I could make it work. That glaive, and man, it sucked. I couldn't make it work. Cool. Yeah, the new PoE1 content that released, I think is really cool. I love, you know, they added 11 new ascendancies, and yeah, I'm enjoying it.
What do you need?
I actually had to pull myself away a little bit from it here last couple of days just because I was trying to put my builds, get all these builds online. People have been asking for them, and I did the barbarian. Now I got to do my rogue and druid and my spiritborn. Yeah, SSJ. Yeah. Switch to your necro. Absolutely, do it. Yep, go. No problem. Hair of Perdition. There you go. That's a good piece. That's a nice piece. That's a nice piece, Tavin. That is a nice piece. I think you'll be happy with that on your... A lot of characters use that build. Belize Kirk, good to see you, my friend. Either one, the Hair of Perdition. The Hair of Perdition is a good piece. I don't know if you want to use it for that build. You want to stick with what you've got right now, the Tempest Roar for your druid. Yeah, the Hair of Perdition though is good for an alt. If you make an alt, it could be used for a lot of different things. But yeah, I would continue using the Tempest Roar for your druid though. It's by far the best piece you can wear. You need to do like here, let me show you, because it's rather than talk and say it, it's easier if I show you, and I can use McTerribles. Oh no, he switched, never mind. But yeah, use the Tempest Roar for your headpiece, your helm piece, way better. The Bloodwave Necro build this season is absolutely destroying everything. It is by far probably one of the most OP builds this season, for sure. So if you're using the Bloodwave Necro, yeah, you're just tearing through content, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why you want to use that Tempest Roar. Because it will boost. It's a good boost for you. I mean, right now, you may not even put the whatever aspect. Tyro's Might, there you go. Nice. Tyro's Might is my go-to piece a lot of times when I'm leveling, and at level 35, if I throw that on, no matter what the class is, if I throw it on, it protects me. Now, I do give up damage by using it, but it keeps my guy from dying. And then once I get higher level, I get rid of it, but yeah. It's a great piece when you're early game, level 35, you're trying to struggle and get through some content on your own. Got this instead. Oh, poor GA. Harlequin Crest. That's a freaking good piece right there. That's, wow. What is the cooldown reduction on that? Oh, I should just click it. Let's see. 49% before being, oh, and it's masterwork too. It's already masterwork. 49% cooldown reduction. That's incredible. That's an incredible way. Yeah, that's a lot of people are hitting the trillions damage easily with those Necros this season. Yeah, I hear you, Kirk. A lot of people are really loving it. There you go. Now you can complete your season journey. Awesome record. Again, guys, you know, one thing I recommend to everybody is once you get to a certain point in the game, start saving your whisper caches and putting them in your stash, and then go create an alt and let him open them all up. He needs 21 of them. Once you save 21 of them, he's going to level up to 60 instantly. just make sure you open each one at a time and check your bag. If there's any manuals in there, oh shit, there you go. If there's any manuals in there, click those before you open the next cache. I've got 3 alts in all of them, and I've did it. This is the second season now that I've used that method, and it works so good. Again, this build is available online for you guys. It is there. It went through. I don't know if it did. I'll check. So it is right there. It's there. And I should probably post it over here. Yeah, everybody got it that way. Okay. Yep, let's go to town. Yeah, they posted. I did post this build. Oh, sorry. Oops. I thought I heard somebody pour it, and I was like, oops. It's online. You can use it. There are some notes on it if you want to run pits that are higher than 125. You're gonna have to make a couple changes to the build, but simple changes, very simple. I'm not a high pit guy. I don't run high pits. I don't like to run high pits. I don't like to run pits, period. But I do it for you guys if you need it. But yeah, it's you can definitely check that build out. It's a very easy play too. It's Chumba needed a Bach, yeah.
What do you need?
This is a different Chumba. Yeah, this is a different Chumba. Chumbawamba, who's in the game, is not Chumba that streams. This is 2 different people. I'm guessing that Chumbawamba in this party right now probably is a Chumba streamer follower, maybe. Yeah, it's about, and now running pits is like the best place to get experience. Here, let's keep going. I know Tavin's looking at some stuff, and I don't blame him, but we're gonna just try to keep this moving. Right now, running pits with the new seasonal thing they got going on, more Mother's Blessing, it is definitely giving you a more XP, just because of the yeah, once it goes, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop it one more time, then I'm gonna have to go to town. So my competitor just, I mean, I don't call him a competitor, but he thinks he's a competitor. Another Diablo streamer, whenever he goes live, he flags my stream as adult content every single time. Every single time. And apparently he believes that it keeps, that he gets more viewers doing that, which I'm like, dude, First of all, what a stupid thing to do. But I don't care. I'm not competing with anybody. I don't care. But yeah, he does it every single time. I'm not gonna say who he is just because I'm nice. But every single time, it's how I know that he just went live. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it is. What a sad life, right? It's like so sad. The same chance of dropping all mythics. Yes, every mythic has a chance to drop at every boss. Yes. However, the drop rate, I don't know how to say it, I guess. The drop rate is, I think, best at Durell and Andario. And that's just because of the amount of drops that drop with those bosses. But a mythic can drop this, like, if a mythic drops here, that means it can drop anywhere. So any mythic can be dropped at any boss, if that makes sense. Oh, you can swear. Yeah, go ahead and swear. Yeah. Yep. Don't worry about that. Yeah. I don't encourage swearing, but I'm just saying. I mean, if you say hell or fuck, that's why oh shit, you know, it's oops. Oh well. I mean, hopefully we're all adults in here, and if not, well then I'm sure that they probably heard way worse at school than we're ever gonna say. Bring in Starless Skies to alt my lightning source a bit, just lacking the DPS. So the Starless Skies, yeah, it's been dropping a lot. But you should be able to get that drop at any boss. That definitely, that ring drops, I'm telling you, it drops everywhere. Another way to get it, which I just showed earlier, is if you have sparks. I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna show him this real quick, guys. If you have sparks, you can do this. RX, let me show you. And you may already know this, by the way, but if you have sparks, you can go over here. This is going to do random. He's going to take 2 sparks to do this. I say mythic uniques. I say give me a cache. I say craft. There, it gave me a cache. I'm not going to open it yet until I clear this all out. I clear this all out. I come here. I open it. And it gave me the Shattered Vow. All right. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I created another spark. Come over here, mythic. Craft. Open it. Sword that time, Doombringer. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to show is you can do it that way, or you can come over here and make it with ruins. Come here, come to this dude, go to ruin crafting, go to mythic uniques. You said you want the Ring of Starless Skies. You would need Ohm, Tzik, and Seam those ruins. And you could make it. Now, of those all those ruins, hello, Merlin. Those ruins I just showed you, none of those ones are the ones that are really hard to get. And Ohm is a little bit tough, but you should be able to get those ruins by just farming ruins, and by farming, use the tribute over at Undercity, you know, or see if somebody in trade will trade you. Maybe you can give them ruins that you don't need for that. Or you could even buy them and trade if necessary. Oh, you don't have the DLC. Okay, I see. I understand. You can do is do that random one, which is still better than 0. The other thing that people don't know about is that you can go to, what's the dude with the alchemist? You can go to the alchemist and you can get mats you can get boss mats there. A lot of people don't even know that, and I showed it to some people one time, and they kind of like freaked out. They were like, "Well, I didn't know you could do that." I'm like, "Yeah, man. You can trade in stuff for boss mats right there at the alchemist." I wonder oh, probably not. I was wondering is the DLC available on the Game Pass, but probably not. Probably the game Diablo is, but probably not the DLC. I think Diablo's going to have an issue with DLCs. I'll tell you why. It leaked out that there is a new DLC coming for Diablo next year, early next year. It actually was leaked out on Sladra's stream, who he is a partner. So he leaked it out. He didn't say what it was or anything. He just said beginning of 2026, a new DLC. So it's already kind of confusing now with a DLC of, you know, certain builds you have to kind of adapt for those guys that don't have ruins because they don't have the DLC. Man, I think if they do another one, it's going to get even more. The water's going to get muddied even more. And I don't know. I was thinking, honestly, that they were going to have to start rolling the DLC into the game here soon, but maybe not. If they're going to do another DLC, that sounds like a not. Oh, I am out of mats here, guys. That is it for me. I actually have to get off of line here anyway now. I really do. But he went a different path. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I have to get off of here, guys. I gotta get off. My day is done. Moose, thank you for the follow. I gotta get off of here. I appreciate y'all. Had lots of fun. But it is time that I have to say goodbye. It's Sunday, and I really have to get off of here. So you are all welcome. Again, we'll do this again tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, guys. 11 a.m. Eastern, same thing, lots of fun. So all of you, please be safe, and most of all, be kind. We kind of need it in the world right now. Until then, take care. I will see you all again soon. Adios. Good luck, everyone.